What it be though? Yeah. So it's your boy POC once again. This be the Corn Man Podcast, episode 19. Al Corn Incorporated. Robert Lee. IOB 181502. Now this particular episode, we're not gonna focus on nothing in particular, but we are gonna focus on the consciousness. And basically, this is the POC episode, a person of conscience, which is the name of another podcast that I'm involved in with my boy Lindsay, Big Lens. He represents Fat Boy Chronicles. I represent the Corn Man Podcast. And we have collaborated before. We chop it up, off the scenes, offline, where we pretty much been preparing everything we're finna present to you all, and everything we have presented. So shout out to everybody that's been supporting his shit, supporting mine, supporting our cahoots. You dig? And we're just gonna keep this thing flowing with the consciousness, the knowledge, the awareness, the empathy and the sympathy towards the urban community as well as other communities that mess with us. Let me say it again. Shout out to all the urban communities, because we represent the urban community. And shout out to all the other communities that mess with us. But if you don't mess with the urban community, then I can't respect you. I can't have no type of sympathy or empathy towards you. You dig? So we are persons of conscience. I am a person of conscience. I came up with that long time ago. I'd say I come up with that probably like 12-ish, I think. And pretty much y'all hear me say that a lot on my songs, POC. You might hear me rap POC, and niggas be like, what the hell is POC mean? Well, originally POC meant the Prince of Chicago, and then I shortened my rap name to Prince Robbo, because I didn't feel like, writing THE space PRINCE space OF space CHICAGO space. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't really my it name really. It was just something like it was like a accolade in a way, or like a nickname, or it would be like, okay, I'm Robbo, or Young Robbo, or MC Robbo. See, I wasn't sure on where I was going with the Robbo thing in the beginning. So yeah, the Prince Robbo thing wasn't the original idea. So originally it was just Robbo, or it was ROB, or Young Robbo. Yeah, Young Robbo was really the main thing I was throwing out. But yeah, I would throw a comma, and then I would say the Prince of Chicago. Then I shortened it to Prince Robbo. But the POC was always something I threw out there. And once I stopped saying the Prince of Chicago on my stage name, I never abandoned the POC initials though. So instead, I was able to flip it and made it more broad, more universal, more relative towards everybody else too. So it became something arrogant, something really possessive, to now I'm sharing it with the world. I'm sharing it with everybody that feels the same vibrations as myself. So yeah, it transforms into positivity only conquers and person of conscience. Now, a person of conscience, with that, you got to recognize that conscious person, not a conscious rapper. So before rap, during rap, and after this shit is over with, I'm still a conscious person. I'm a conscious spirit. I'm a conscious mind. I'm a conscious soul. I'm just constant conscious energy. And it plays into where I am in life. It plays into where I've been in life. And it plays into everybody that was around me and why they don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man. Shout out to everybody out there who think before they act, think before you rap. You feel me? Cause this rap shit to me was never nothing that I was trained to do. It's just something I chose as my path, disregarding the other opportunities I did have. See, I had advantages in the family, but it just so happened when I was coming up in my era as a preteen, coming up trying to figure out my identity as a boy, as a young man, as a teen. You know what I'm saying? It was very important for me to express what I was feeling. And really, it was just those typical teenager confusion, emotions, hormones, all that shit. You know, I didn't realize that was actually what it was. But that's pretty much all my little rap lyrics I was jotting down in my notebooks at the time, you know, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. And 17 is when I started entering the studio. It's a big difference. So a lot of the lyrics y'all would probably never hear me recite over music ever, but it was therapy for me, I should say. It was therapeutic because I was able to express the anger, the curiosity, my fears, my arrogance, my fantasy, all that in my notebook through rap lyrics. Dig? And it worked, you know. It helped me, cause some niggas out here do not practice writing lyrics. You know what I'm saying? They wait. Well, I don't know about these niggas. See, I can tell you that rapping for me was something special growing up. You know, me being a rapper was something special. You know, so I put a lot of time and energy into how I appear. So the way people see me in music videos, I put time into how I'm going to look in that video. I consciously tell myself, this is how you're gonna appear to the world as Prince Robbo. And some people might look at this nigga like, man, who is this nigga? I don't know this nigga from back in the day. Like, hold on, wait. I think I remember him, but I know that ain't so-and-so. I know that ain't little so-and-so who used to be sitting on the porch. So a lot of people was trying to they was trying to understand what was my angle. Like, why is this nigga rapping? Why is he a rapper? You know, a lot of people from my neighborhood probably don't even respect the fact that I am a rapper, or I was out here pushing that shit heavy at one point. You know, even though I done laid back, you know, in my 30s, but in my early 20s, nigga, you couldn't tell me I wasn't no rap nigga. You couldn't tell me I wasn't a rapper, bro, because it wasn't nothing I wasn't doing that didn't cater towards that. Whenever I was going to school, nigga, after school, we going to the studio, going to Malcolm X College, catching that bus, getting that free bus ride, you know, financial aid, $1,000 check every semester and shit. Yeah, shit. I had a lot of fun running around, going to open mics, going to Channel 19, hopping on the bus, going downtown. You feel me? Going on the south side, shit. Performing at events on the south side, because it ain't shit on the west side for us, really. It was only a few events on out west, and they did not last long. I'm gonna tell y'all the real about Chicago. See, I can tell y'all the real, but I can't tell y'all the whole story. That's the thing. I can never tell y'all the whole story. Can't none of these rap niggas, no rap nigga that you can name, Jay-Z, motherfucking Ja Rule, Lil Wayne, whoever you can name, they can rap as tough as they want to rap. They can say the most profound lyrics ever, but they can never tell you the whole complete story. Even the late greats that people name in their top fives, Pac, Biggie, all them cats, Big Pun, Big L, you'll never hear the whole story about those cats, because it's just it's best to just leave people in suspense sometimes. And that's the beauty of being an MC, being a rapper. And nowadays, the rapper thing is pretty much thrown around with quotation marks, because a rapper is a dangerous title in today's society. Back in the days, the rapper was praised amongst his peers, acknowledged, respected, protected. And when I say protected, that don't mean that the rap nigga was a motherfucker who couldn't hold his own, or he was just some soft dude just running his mouth all day. And the dude that's behind him who ain't saying nothing, that's the nigga you need to be scared of. Yeah, to an extent, but never underestimate a rapper, cause that's the difference too with these rap niggas today. The average rapper you bump into today, or you see, that's the thing. You might be able to see these niggas today. You might be able to get a reaction from them on the internet. Back in the days, it wasn't never like that. You couldn't just bump into Jay-Z. You couldn't just bump into motherfucking Big Daddy Kane. You couldn't just bump into Nelly. You couldn't just bump into Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just get a tweet reply from a celebrity within 5 minutes and it's actually them. So nowadays it's different. It's a different game. The rapper is not protected because he has given the access to the internet. He's accessible now. He or she is accessible than a mug now. So just like you can get a reply from this person online, just like you can see this person filming their music video, you can catch a Chicago rapper in Chicago filming his music video, right? And this particular rapper can be getting millions of views, but the fact that we grew up off of the legends who told us to keep it real, when they probably want to keep it real, we took that to heart. When G-Unit came out and X'd out Ja Rule, because I was a Ja Rule fan, not by saying like, ooh, that nigga Ja Rule, that nigga, he different. No, it was just, I started rapping. I started listening to rap. Let me get that straight. I started listening to the radio of rap 2001. So it's 2023. 23 years later, and I've been turned off of radio. Cause it was different back then, bro. I don't know if it was cause it was so entertaining back then, and it's more reality now. But the thing is, why couldn't it have been reality back then? And why couldn't it have been cool back then to just be smart, just be chasing girls, just be a dude that just liked to rap about eating cereal all day, or his favorite cartoons? You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop turned into reality rap, which was short for real rap. Then it went to gangster rap, and gangster rap motivated drill rap. But before drill rap, you had trap music. You feel me? And a lot of people like to credit Jeezy, but me, I heard T.I.'s trap music album before I heard Jeezy kind of run with it as his genre. See, T.I. did trap music as an album when he talking about, you know, selling weed and selling rocks, I guess, you know, living in Bankhead, Georgia, or whatever, right? But Jeezy came out, Thug Motivation, Trap or Die, you know, all these mixtapes, and then he explode Thug Motivation 101, you know, got the single with Manny Fresh, then he do the Boys in the Hood project. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't fucking with Jeezy when he came out, but looking back on all that, I can't hate on it. I respect it. I can say that nigga made some money. That's what I can say. Master P, Jeezy, Birdman, Puffy, you know, all these cats are not rappers per se. They are not rah-rah, pick up the mic, come on, let's battle. Ooh, I got bars. They ain't them type of niggas. But even if you can pull out a lyric, even if you can pull up a verse from any song of any of those producers I just named, or any of those CEOs, because you gotta know the difference between a producer, a CEO, and a DJ. That's why you got DJ Khaled, same thing. DJ Khaled, DJ Drama, DJ Irv Gotti say he was a DJ back in the day, right? Dr. Dre could be a DJ. DJ Quick, MC, DJ, and producer. Ain't too many like those. You feel me? But shout out to Quick though. Shout out to the whole West Coast. The West Coast is what influenced Prince Robbo. Let's get that straight. In my household, in my daddy household, straight up Chronic, Doggy Style, nothing but Tupac, Too Short. Like, nigga, I ain't even know I lived in the ghetto until my pops played the song "The Ghetto" by Too Short, and he used to see. I'm not just a nigga that just rap. You feel me? Like I said, I ran away from everything that I could have been. So I could have been in the videography. I could have been in the film. I could have been in the photography. Because if you follow me on Facebook, anybody that know me, Robert Alcorn III, you see I got a lot of old pictures of myself. You see I got a lot of old pictures of my siblings. You see I got a lot of old pictures of everybody that's in my family, pretty much. And that's because I had access to the photo albums and the video stashes of my pops. And it's still some shit that he probably ain't even showed me yet. You know what I'm saying? But just know that as a rapper, as an artist, that shit comes in handy. Because a lot of rappers out here don't even have a biography. You know, they call it a press kit. Biography. You know, video footages of your performances, you know, pictures of yourself, like preparation for being a rapper wasn't even really all that. Everything I got is what I already had. Pops already got pictures of me, 1,000 pictures of me, as a baby, as a little kid, as a teenager. Well, not really as a teenager. Teenage years was kind of dark, but as far as my kid days, from a baby all the way up until like 13, 12 years old, yeah, there's a lot of pictures of those. School pictures, you know, neighborhood pictures, Gladys Street pictures, Maxwell Street pictures, UIC Park, like Albany pictures, up there, West Town, Noble Square, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. But that's where I get that inspiration from. That's where I get that influence. So that's why you see me, Prince Robbo. I film my own shit. I had directors, you know what I'm saying, who helped me out. But that costs money, my nigga. And even if you ain't paying a nigga, you can't rush a nigga. You feel me? So that's the thing too. If you ain't got the money to pay the nigga, sometimes that patience I didn't have. So while I was impatient, I learned some shit. So a lot of niggas sit on their ass and just be scratching their ass and find something else to do. But me, I just learned how to do the task on my own. You know? And I see it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that difficult. So most of my music videos, shit, I've done my damn self. With the module or the template of the guys who edited my videos before. So, yeah, man, that's how they do it. POC, man, person of conscience. How can I be? See, consciousness never leaves you. It's there even when the crowd isn't there, the audience isn't there. Some people want to put on this conscious costume. You know, a lot of niggas go to jail and they get out of jail, and all of a sudden they feel like they Muslim now. They feel like they ain't eating pork no more. They feel like, oh yeah, I gotta wear glasses now. I gotta wear kufi. I gotta wear fez. I gotta do this. I can't say this word no more. I can't hang with this person no more. Or I gotta force myself to hang with this person now because this person is the better look for me. You know, not knowing that you probably can't stand this motherfucker. So consciousness shouldn't be a facade. It shouldn't be something that makes you uncomfortable. If I can't consciously express myself, then I don't need to be in that location. I don't need to be around those people. I don't care if it's a family member. I don't care what age. I don't care what religion. I don't care where you from. I don't care how much you compliment me. If you don't respect me, if you don't see things how I could see them. See, it's a thing between disrespect and disagreement. See, we could disagree all day, but if you don't understand why I feel the way I feel, and still be able to be like, you know what, I understand where you're coming from, but I still don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just bottom line. Disagreeing and agreeing is not about saying fuck your life, nigga. It ain't saying that. It's just saying this particular thing about your life, this particular thing about you, I can't support, but I love you still. See, people can't understand that. They have to literally hear that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you feel me? I personally need to hear some assurance. I need to sometimes be, reminded that what you just said to me isn't coming out of ill intent or bad, from a bad place, because I'm human too. Don't ever get this shit confused to think that I'm sitting here just talking about the world and not looking in the mirror every day. Nigga, you know damn well, motherfucker, I sleep hard, so I know I got slob on my face when I wake up in the morning. So I gotta look in the mirror. You feel me? I gotta look at myself day and night. You dig? A lot of y'all don't brush y'all teeth and wash y'all face, so I can't expect y'all to understand what I'm saying. You dig? But understand that we all got a destination. We all got a destiny. And we all got somewhere where we came from. But there's always a middle ground. And that's where everything matters. The middle ground. We're not talking about what happened on the left side. We ain't gonna talk about what's going on the right side. Just focused on the middle. You feel me? Because they call us monkeys. They call black folks monkeys. You dig? And You remember the monkey in the middle game, right? So I learned to look at this like, if we monkeys, then let's play monkey in the middle. Because they throwing a lot of shit over our heads, right? A lot of shit is going over our heads. And that's exactly like the game. This person is over here, this person is over there, you in the middle, and they throwing this shit over your head to each other, throwing it back and forth, seeing if you can catch on to it. But we ain't no goddamn monkeys. So the game is over. Our lips don't look like monkey lips. My lips hang. My lip drags. My lips cover my teeth when I laugh, when I smile, nigga. I ain't no monkey. You dig? So stop playing games with us. We deserve a lot of stuff that's been given to a lot of new problems. And we the oldest problems that y'all got in this country. And y'all know who y'all is. And y'all know who we are. So stop playing games. POC, a person of conscience. That's all I'm saying. And reparations, right? Reparations. That doesn't mean just give a lot of niggas some money. Because a lot of niggas need schooling. Not to saying all niggas need to go to school, but a lot of niggas need to learn up. They need to learn up about the schools that they did go to, learn about why they parents taught them a certain way, why they parents taught them a certain way. We gotta learn about the presidents that's in office, how they was raised, what they did in their life, what did they go to jail for, what drugs did they do. We gotta learn all this stuff before we can judge each other, before we can criticize each other, before we can kill each other, before we can imprison each other, and before you marry a motherfucker. All that goes into part of production of the future and making better choices. You dig? But like I was saying with the Too Short thing, I didn't know I was from the ghetto until my pops showed me videos of him editing my surroundings, which is the hood. All the kids is probably 10 years older than me. These guys is daddies and granddaddies now. But back then, these guys were the kids in the neighborhood who didn't have too much to do but throw rocks, play basketball, run around, and then eventually they started, gang banging. But my pops used to edit these kids playing ball, throwing rocks at each other, and he would add music to the background. I guess he would film and he would be playing the music on the radio. But nowadays, of course, you can use the internet, and you can use a computer or laptop or your phone, and you can just put together a little YouTube video with music from your phone and add it, save it, transfer it, import it, all that, upload it, But back then, Pops did what he had to do, and it was pretty creative. So that was the background music, Too Short, the ghetto, and that's how I realized we live in the ghetto. But we weren't in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in California. But California Street is down the block from us. You feel me? If y'all from the Chi, y'all know about California Avenue. You're from the west side or south side, But yeah. That's when I understood where I was. I understood what it was. And so basically that influenced me later on with me as a rapper. So the hood story, I could easily been a drill rapper. I could have easily made drill music. But instead, I chose to deflect from that the further I got deep into the rap game. So even though I'm not in the industry, I am in the game. I am a player of the game. I have played with the tools. hip hop. You dig? So yeah, the industry pretty much, I'm gonna tell y'all, I done peeked into the door. And a lot of people be like, man, Joe, you had all these videos, you know what I'm saying? You got all these songs, you got all these mixtapes, and man, Joe, you actually rapping, you actually know how to rap, and you rapping good, your voice sounds good, the beat sound good, all that. You know, you ain't cussing as much. What's going on? Like, you can, you sound polished, basically. A lot of people, you know, to shorten it, a lot of people said I sound polished, even at 22 years old. You know, could have blew up back then, but the stubbornness, and the pride in me, and the principles that I walk around with, and the morals and the sense of respect that I can't seem to shake. That's the only thing that I can't forget. As much weed as I smoke, you feel me? I forget a lot of shit, but I can never forget to not let a nigga fuck me over. Or for me, it'll never allow me to be uncomfortable to where a nigga be like, man, bro, ride with me right quick. I'm finna go so-and-so. I just need you to take it over there. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't just agree to random missions with random niggas who I've never really done nothing for before. Like, bro, you ain't never asked me to do this for you before. Why I gotta take this over there to so-and-so? I don't even know that person. You know? So, yeah, man. So the whole Too Short thing I was making reference to is basically like, understand I was raised with the good and the bad, the yin and the yang, the ups and the downs, the hood and the good. So, not to say that all I was able to be around was just the hood, and all I knew was just the block, and no, I was never a hood rough kid. I watched Disney Channel, nigga. I watched Nickelodeon. I watched Cartoon Network. But I also had a pops who was raised in the 70s, 60s and 70s, born in the late 50s, born in Mississippi. My pops straight from Mississippi. He come up here as a kid. Pops was here when Dr. Martin Luther King got shot and killed, and they had all these tanks and shit riding up and down Washington Street back in the day. And he was sitting on the front porch watching this stuff. You know, so these are the type of stories and type of knowledge that I take to heart, and it helps me keep my composure. Because please believe, there are things that I have not discussed and that I will never discuss. So that's what I call composure. Because I could just be an explosion. I could just come out and tell everything. Tell you about everybody that's a drug addict in my family. Tell you about everybody that's a criminal in my family. Tell you about everybody that's a rapist in my family. Tell you about all the molesters. Tell you about everything. And please believe, I'm not exaggerating, not one damn bit. But it's just me keeping my composure. Because at the end of the day, my pops told me, mind my damn business. If it ain't got nothing to do with what's going on, don't bring it up. So yeah, karma is a thing too. So karma sometimes speaks for me. Karma speaks for me more than anything. So yeah, a lot of times I don't have to talk about a lot of things. A lot of people be like, man, Joe, that's fucked up what so-and-so did to you. Or it's fucked up what so-and-so saying about you. But I always keep a close contact with karma. That's my girl right there, karma. So sometimes, you know, I'll be ready to jump out the window. I'll be ready to go grab the thing and go do some things to certain people. But I'll be like, nah, book, you done made it this far. That ain't how you operated in front of these motherfuckers before. Don't show these niggas your hand. Don't let them see what cars you working with, that you playing with, that only God was able to deal you. Don't let these other people at the table see your hand, because that's all these motherfuckers is in this whole world. Family, neighbors, co-workers, friends, fans, followers, everybody in this world can be a potential threat to your safety. Period. Y'all remember all these crazy fans that done stuff to celebrities? Y'all remember all these family members who done turned on each other? Y'all remember all these Marvin Gaye and his pops shooting him right there in the house, shot him dead? Like, all this stuff happened. All this stuff is factual events. None of that shit mattered when all that shit happened. So why should I disregard that stuff? So that's why I move the way I move. I don't trust a motherfucker, even if they smile in my face, even if they giving me praises and compliments. You still can threaten me. You still could be a threat. You know, and just because a motherfucker threatening you don't mean that they gonna do something to you. See, that's the thing. I don't be threatened by people who says shit out their mouth. I'm threatened by the motherfucker who around me who ain't addressing certain things, and I'm feeling that vibe. And that's what a lot of people get confused. They don't feel that I feel the vibe, so therefore they thinking that I ain't catching on. But low key, I'm just keeping my motherfucking composure. And that's the POC, a person of conscience, playing the role of the unknown, but knowing that I know what the fuck is going on. That's my role every day out here in this world. That's my role as an actor, an activist. I have to keep my composure until I figure everything out, figure everybody out around me. Until then, I gotta stay from those particular energies behind human and flesh. And that is particularly what's on my mind today. Now, don't ask me why I chose to wake up and talk about this, but just know you can play this shit back. You can rewind it, you can pause it, or whatever. Quote some lines from this, do whatever you need to do. But just know that I ain't got nothing but love for you, and I ain't mad at you. POC, baby, a person of conscience.